Let's see if this works. Oh no! Oh god. This is where I actually need ambient music. We're on the wrong one. Just thinking about that, I was like, I just want to kind of like test going live on my phone, see how it looks in Theater and Paint. And now I have, and now I realise I like to sit there and paint with sound, and I don't have any sound because my TV is what I'm watching my stream on, so I can see what's going on. It's not too bad, the quality. Maybe if it's maybe it's quite therapeutic. I do wish I had music playing though. I mean, I could theoretically just play lo-fi music, but then I won't get to see what's going on. I mean, do I really need to see what's going on though? I just can't read the lovely comments, if there is any. Even though I said not Bob Ross, you never make mistakes, only happy accidents. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No, I'm not gonna get this Christmas song stuck in my head. It's not Christmas time. We're in August. We're past July. Do 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 do. Put a little bit of light bit there. Don't whistle. Don't get myself trapped whistling. Get a wider brush. Some wider strokes. Do mm? 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 Do 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 do. A bit that one over there. Two colors. Mm. And the downside with the crappy brushes, you get these little friggin' hairs that come off of it. La da da da. La da da. La da 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 da. La da da da. Da da da. Da da. I don't really show people how to paint that often. Painting is usually excluded to few specific things. I mean, I have shown that I've got my gallery of art up there there is a YouTube video there. But I don't really go on about it. I don't really talk about it. It's not like that I'm really bragging. I don't really care. I just like to paint because it feels like fun. Uh-huh. And realistically, I'm just double dipping down on video footage. Because I'm going to re-download the live and then use it for footage for a video. That's what I'm going to do. So, in a sense, it's kind of like I'm just painting just so I can get the footage of me painting, just so I can put it into a video that I want to make. I'm not really painting for any other reason, except for using it for content in a video. Kind of funny when you think about it. Like, why would you paint if you're not actually wanting to paint? But I do kind of want to paint and make a video. I don't really have a thing. I usually use my cloths, my rags. And that's how I wipe my brushes down. Look pretty, don't they? Oh, that one's a bit motley. Eh. La da da. La da 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 da. La da da. La da 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 da. La da da. La da da da. La da da. Ba ba ba. La da da. La da da da. What are these ones? It's very watery in that spot now. Let that dry and come back to that spot. I'm going to have to come back to it. Look at my hand. Glug. 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 So I'm only going to be live for a little bit anyway. Like I said, I just needed to use the live to get some footage. I find it entertaining, but I want to, like I said, use this footage for another video and just kind of like so I can cut it up and mash it in between my content. So I thought I'd take advantage. And yeah, so I'll end up whenever I feel like I've got enough footage from this that I can use to cut into a video. I'm just painting some rocks here now at the moment. That's just their base colour for the rocks. Mm-hmm. Da, 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 da. Da da da, do do do, do do. Where do I want the next one? About here. Just blop it on in there. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Go go. Do do do. I still got to do the work on the trail. That's the worst part. Oh no. Right, so that's a bit there. So what do I do then is do do do. Go go go. Do, 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 do. Go go do, do, Don't know why I've got it stuck in my... Oh, actually, I do know why I got it stuck in my head. Because of the goddamn Fortnite. Just gonna dab a dab a dab a dab a dab. Dab a dab a dab a dab dab dab. Dab a dab 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 dab. Dab a dab 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 dab. Dab a dab 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 dab. Dab a dab a dab 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 dab. Dab a dab a dab dab dab. This is the process that takes forever and ever and ever and ever. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Forgot I hadn't painted down the end here. I need a little bit more of that brown. This is the yellow orch. Ochre? Yellow ochre? Once I finish this path, I think that'll be it for now. So I finish dab dab dabbing it. Dab dab dabbing it. Dab dab dabbing it on. I need some of that grey in there. Dab dab dabbing it on. Dab dab dabbing it. Dab dab dab. Dab dab dabbing it. There's some streaks through it. Streaks. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Fire, it's stuck in my head now. That is a lot of grey on that cloth. Do, 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 do. Need a scrimple pattern, I need some scrimpliness. I should really get one of my sponges. A sponge would leave a nice texture. Do, do, do. It's starting to get in there with the layers. Just takes a while to layer it, get the right texture happening with for the ground. It just takes that little bit of time. Nice texture. Where's a good look? There we go. More of the light again. I really need to make some more like blends of tones, just so I can work with more of a tone set instead of the way I've done this. Oh, I should. Oh, would I risk the? Actually, do I do? I might do that. I'm just thinking, do I do it now? The light highlight, because the sky is a pinky color. Do I I might try and add a little bit of highlight. Don't know how this is gonna look. It's not massive vibrance because it's a. That's not the right color. Kind of, not really. The highlight's not I need to use my neons. I need to use my neon pink, I think, to get the highlight right. Let's cut off that edge a little bit. Oh no, that one little rock that I made. I covered it up. Where is it? Where is that? If I can find the paint, where'd they go? Oh, don't knock over. Where'd I put them? Oh. Yeah. No, small one. Ah, I'm shaking it. New cloth, new wipe. I need to add just a little bit of glow to it. Just a little bit of highlight just to emphasize how bright that. Add a little bit of highlight. I like that it is actually quite light and runny. Very translucent. That can help add in the highlight pop to everything. This could be done lightly, just lightly once. Just trying to get that blend wash and just right. I don't want to leave that line there. I want that blend to leave that hue. I just want it to leave the hue of pink across it. I don't want it to be obviously pink. I want it to like leave. Oh yeah. It's just tricky trying to get that. Yeah. That wash over that it's leaving a. There's a nice wash. So I gotta add it to the side as well, so then I'll have like the basically in here also like the glow. You know, that's gonna be to all the like because it's all the bricks, so eventually that will have all the pink highlights on it. It's gonna have that whole kind of thing going on because then they'll have the highlights because it has that even though it's wrapping around we've still got the glare even though like the moon's on the side we're still going to have a highlight that's going to come around a little bit wrap just a smidge and that's why I'm just trying to get the highlight just to because we've got the moon there it's just trying to get it just enough so it pops right. I just don't know how far I want to. It's kind of starting to have the effect though across the path here. Maybe it needs to be more of it that way. It's starting to feel. And I know once I start like doing the rest of it, it will kind of work. I think it's just because it's just that one little bit so far. There we go, it's starting to get it right now. I'm starting to get the needs that spread across a bit further so it's not just so lightly washed in. That's kind of how it looks so far. I don't know if the light's really shining it too well. It's getting there. Not too worried how that is because that's going to be green anyway. I'm going to go over it a few times. Oh, bloody brush cup. Brush cup, brush cup. Do 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 do. Brush cup, brush cup. Brush cup, brush. Blend it. Blend it. And also too, I want to kind of make that pink pop more. Like it's popping, but I want to show that it's actually popping. So if I get the idea, the image that that glow is actually pushing across, it makes it pop that more. So I'm gonna have to have a higher highlight across that of the pink. So across the horizon needs to show that it's hitting it hard. So it needs to be quite solid across that point there. So that then the scatter works a little bit better. So across here. To show that it works there because that rock's are there, not anywhere else. Like that rock is actually here. Which we're going to do there as well, do some highlights on that. That's a start. That wash over. Do 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 do. It's going to definitely be fun blending it with the greens, the highlights. I'm going to finish smoothing out the rest of the ground as well with the smooths it out, but then it's a tricky process because you need to get just a small amount so you're not getting rid of it, but you're helping to smooth it out to add that layer texture to it, so it's not. Just trying to get that ground effect. Different depths and tones and shadows. Depths and tones and shadows. So I've learned to do shadows anyway. Some of the stuff is you do it with layers, so. Have all your dark stuff over the underneath, and then when you go over it with a lighter colour and you spread it out, take it away, you reduce the hue of it, not hue, saturation, transparency, layer, whatever. Whatever. I might have to put a white in there somewhere too. You don't want it to be too much. You just want it to be enough just to cover it, and then lets it bleed through. Then you can still see it, but you want to give it. It's just all about tone and texture. Or trying to texture it. It's just like I said, without having to paint colors, it's adding shadows to colors. Kind of like a lot of this stuff is actually kind of like applying makeup. Actually, I used to do special effects makeup, so I learnt to kind of do that and bring a lot of that over into my painting as well. Actually, so it's like contouring and stuff, but. It's actually kind of funny. It's like treating a canvas like skin. Da 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 da. Wrote back just a little bit, not much, but just a little bit, so you get the different wear layers in. And that's just something I like. That's just something I like to do. I get used a little like a damp cloth and go over it and just like wetting it a little bit after I've painted it a bit, smeared it, because you let it dry and then work on the next layer, and then you just take some of it away just to kind of change the transparency of it. It's just, I don't know, that's just one of my techniques I like to blend with. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Actually, no, that's done. I can actually come back down here and drop the edging on here again. But yeah, see, my hands get real dirty playing around with this stuff. Back into my tub they go. Kind of funny looking at these. My white my white rags. They actually look kind of cool when you look at them afterwards. I'm gonna leave this one out dry. It actually looks cool. A little bit of history of the painting lesson session, whatever. It's nice. I don't know. Doesn't really show up too well on the camera. I've been using painting with assortments. So these ones are the Montemate Fluoro acrylics. I've got to get more of these. These are actually great. That's where I've got these neon highlights from. And then all my other ones are my Montemate Satin acrylics. So I've been playing around with assortment of paints at the moment. I'm wanting to experiment and try new colours and play around with how they work and what pops and what doesn't, qualities, textures. Yeah. So that's that. That there. I'm happy with that progress for now. But anyway, I'll leave that there and I'll come back to it next time. Oh, I gotta stand up. I can't even see. Moderation. I don't know what moderation's going on about. Hi guys. Bye guys. I don't know how to end it on these ones. Are you sure that you want to stop streaming? Yes. Bye bye.